Hey guys, it's Krystal. Welcome back. So today I'm going to do another tutorial with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I've been using this a ton lately. I did another tutorial with this recently, so if you haven't seen that tutorial, I will link it down below in the description box. Basically, that look was more of a neutral eye with a pop of color. So I did a neutral eye with like purple eyeliner and I loved it, but it was more springtime looking, which I'm ready for spring. I'm totally ready. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a dramatic eye with this. I did get some requests to do more of a dramatic eye with this palette. And actually the day after I did the last tutorial, I used this palette again and I did this look and I just love it. I really love brown smoky eyes. Just in general, I love browns just because I feel like brown smoky eyes are just really sexy, especially if you have light eyes, like if you have blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes. I just find that brown smoky eyes are very sexy. So I'm doing a brown smoky eye today with this palette and I just love it. So this is what the palette looks like again, in case you're not familiar with it, which I'm sure you are, but it smells amazing. Let's just jump right in. So the first thing I'm going to apply is my Rich Mahogany Maybelline Color Tattoo. I don't know if this one was a limited edition one. I think it might have been from last fall. Not this fall, but the past fall from the previous year. So just use whatever eyeshadow base that you have that's like a brownish color. It doesn't have to be the same products that I'm using. And I'm just putting this on with my finger. And it's like a, you know, kind of bronzy brown color. Sometimes doing these with the finger is a little bit messy. That's for sure. So I'm just going to kind of blend up here a little bit better. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and apply it on the lower lash line with a pencil crease type brush. So from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, I'm going to take this color right here called White Chocolate. And it's just a matte shade. And I'm just going to take this little tiny angled brush by e.l.f. It's just like a dollar brush. And I'm just applying that right under my brow as my brow bone shade. Do you think my eyebrows look good? I don't think they've looked better. I waxed them last night and I might do a video on how I wax them. I did film it, but I'm just not sure if I like it. But if I don't, I'll just re-film it. But then I used the Anastasia Brow Dip Pomade. Oh, I love this. I just think my eyebrows look so nice and crisp. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so next from the Too Faced palette, I'm going to take this called Salted Caramel shade. It's a matte shade. It's a really nice transition color. And I'm going to take my Sigma E25 blending brush and I'm just going to pop that right into the crease. And I probably got a little too much on my brush, but that's okay. That's good. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here called Hot Chocolate. It's so pretty. Love it. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm just going to put this all over the lid on top of that eyeshadow base. See how pretty that is? Ugh. I love like smoky brown eyes. I just love them. I think they're so kind of sexy and they just really make your eyes stand out, especially if you have light eyes like blue or green or hazel. So just play that all over the lid and then I'm just going to go back in with the crease brush, blend that out a little bit. This is a really easy look, guys. Next I'm going to take this shade called Hazelnut and it's a little bit lighter and I'm just going to take this really small flat brush and apply it right to the center of the lid. And you can't tell a big difference, but it's just going to lighten up that middle section of the lid a little bit. I'm not sure if you can even tell the difference, but just going to touch up the outer portions with the other color. That's good. So I'm going to take Salted Caramel and I'm going to apply a little bit of that right on the lower lash line. And I'm just using the brush that I actually used to apply the eyeshadow base on the lower lash line. So just like a small crease or pencil type brush. Next I'm going to take this shade right here called Triple Fudge, and it's just a dark matte brown. And I'm going to take my Coastal Scents 250 brush, and it's just similar to the Sigma blending brush E25, so it's the same thing, just at a cheaper price. So I'm just applying this right on the outer corner just to deepen it up a little bit. And I should have used my new Sigma brushes that I got that I need to tell you guys about because they are amazing. Just like one specific brush, but I got two of them because I loved it so much. So that's probably good enough. So then I'm going to take that same brush that I used on the lower lash line and I'm going to apply Triple Fudge right along the lash line. Then I'm going back in with Salted Caramel. So I'm going to take this little tiny angled brush and I'm going to take this shade right here called Champagne Truffle. And it is a shimmery, like light pink, but once you put it on the eyes, you can't really tell that it's a pink. So I really liked the effect that it gives sometimes when you put like a shimmery shade right at the peak of your eyebrow right here. I think it just looks so good. So I'm just gonna put that right there. I did this in my last Too Faced tutorial with this palette and I just really liked it. So. And then I also want to apply that right into the inner corner, just to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go back over the highlight area right here a little bit with the first shade that we used, which this one right here, which is White Chocolate. And that one's a matte shade. So I'm just going to take a different brush, this is a clean one, and just kind of go over that, diffuse it a little bit. And if you diffuse it too much like I did, just go back in with just a little bit of the shimmery one. So then I'm just going to go back in with Salted Caramel just a little and blend that back in. Because sometimes, you know, blending between all the colors, they could fade certain colors. So you just want to go back and forth until you get the desired intensity. And also you just want to make sure you blend everything out so it's a very gradient. Okay, I think that looks good right there. So I'm going to take this eyeliner brush. This is from Real Techniques and they have quite a few different, I think they have 3 different eyeliner brushes. So this is the one that I'm going to take. It's kind of a thick point. I do not like this for liquid or gel eyeliner, but I do like to use it for powder eyeshadows that I like to use as eyeliner. So I'm going to take that dark brown that I applied on the very outer corner called Triple Fudge. And I'm just going to take that eyeshadow and apply it right along the upper lash line. So I'm going to use that dark shade as eyeliner. I just want it to be very subtle. I don't want to use, you know, an actual eyeliner for this tutorial, so, or for this look. So I really like this brush for eyeshadows as eyeliners. And because this is a darker shade, I am getting fallout on my face, which is kind of normal for especially a matte shade and a dark shade, so that's probably good. And I kind of wing it, I mean just slightly on the edge. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my Urban Decay 24 Hour Glide On Eye Pencil in Whiskey. It looks like this. This is a duo. But you could use the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last or any brown eyeliner that you have. I don't know how close these are. Let me swatch them. I think the Urban Decay one's actually a little bit lighter. Yeah, it is. So this is Urban Decay and this is Jordana. I might actually go back over this eye with the Jordana one. I just need to sharpen it. So I'm just going to apply this right on the waterline. And also on the tight line, because this one's a little bit lighter, so it looks more reddish brown. So I think I want to go over it with the Jordana. So let me sharpen that. I will be right back. All right, so yeah, let's go back over this with a little bit of this one. It's more pigmented actually than the Urban Decay one, and it's darker. That's better. I like that better. So let's do this eye. It's way more pigmented than the Urban Decay one. So I'm just going to tight line. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And today I'm going to use my Loreal Voluminous mascara, which is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. I have always loved this mascara. It's been one of my favorites for many years. I stopped using it for a while because I buy so many new mascaras to try to test them out, but I always go back to this and love it. But I haven't used this in, gosh, I'm going to say for almost a year probably, because I've been testing out so many different mascaras, and I went back to this and I was like, oh yes, this is why I love this mascara. I just don't know why I stopped using it. Alright, so that is the completed eye. Let me tell you what I'm using on the rest of my face, and I do apologize if you hear my dog barking in the background. He is a typical Chihuahua. He just likes to bark at every little noise, so I apologize. So I use my Sephora. This is the 10 Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. I love this stuff. I've been using it a ton lately, but I did a video before where I talked about it, and I just really love this foundation a lot. I'll probably go and pick up another one when I'm done with this one. What I love about it is it's more of a satin finish foundation. I just really like the way it looks on the skin. It just makes your skin look nice and flawless. It's not too matte. It's not too dewy. It's like, you know, that satin finish, which is kind of perfect for me right now. I wouldn't say it's the most long-lasting foundation. Of course, it lasts a lot longer than a lot of other ones that I own, but it's not like the Estee Lauder Double Wear or like my CoverGirl, what is that one? The CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, but so I feel like those are a little bit more full coverage and they're more matte. So this one's more of a satin, so when you go into dewy and satin finish foundations, they don't last typically as long as a matte foundation. So anyway, I've been loving this a lot. As you can see, I've used a ton of it. It comes with a pump. It costs about $20, I believe. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, which I love about it. So to pair that up, this is another favorite product of mine. It's the Sephora Microsmooth. This is supposed to be a powder foundation. It does not say that anywhere on this packaging, although if you go online to the Sephora website, it does say it's a powder foundation. But so it's called Microsmooth, and it's very finely milled, very, very soft. I don't think it would give you enough coverage as a powder foundation, in my opinion. I haven't really worn it that way, but I just feel like it doesn't seem full coverage. I don't know, maybe it would, but I haven't tried it that way. So I just like to wear this right over any foundation that I put on, any liquid foundation, and it just gives you this amazing, flawless finish. It doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look chalky, it doesn't look cakey. So I just think it makes my skin look very smooth, and it just makes my skin look like its own skin. So I love this to pair with that foundation and any other liquid foundation. For bronzer, I use the Too Faced. This is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's the original one. It smells amazing like cocoa, and that's what it looks like if you're not familiar with it, which I'm sure you are. So for blush today, I use my MAC Mineralized blush. This one is in Warm Soul. I love this blush. It's so amazing. If you don't have this blush in your life, you need it. But this is what it looks like. It's just a really, really great everyday blush. Kind of reminds me of the Rockateur blush by Benefit, actually, a lot. So the blush has a little bit of a sheen, which is so gorgeous. It just gives you that nice glow. This is a great everyday color. I love it. It's one of my favorites from MAC. Love, love. For lips, I used the new Too Faced La Creme Color Drenched Lip Cream. And this one's in Taffy. It's part of the Spring 2014 collection, so this palette is also part of that collection. So I picked this up at Ulta the other day because I've never tried these. I've heard lots of good things about them, and I had a 20% off coupon. Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be that way. This top part is actually a little darker than the bottom. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. That's very weird. Anyway, I really like the packaging. It's very sleek, and it's not like very shiny and glossy, so you don't leave your fingerprints all over it, which is nice, but very nice packaging. And it's very heavy duty as well. So this one is called Taffy, and it's just this pretty like pinky color. So I picked this up because I heard good things about it. It reminds me a lot of the NYX Butter Glosses, to be honest, and I was a little disappointed when I put it on because it did kind of accentuate those lines in my lips. And sometimes really creamy lipsticks that are neutral can do that. So, I don't know. I'm not happy about that just because it is a $22 lipstick, and of course you don't want it to accentuate the lines in your lips. But I'm going to give it a little bit more use and see if I feel like returning it or not. Unfortunately, I hope not. Because it does accentuate those fine lines in the lips, I think it helps to put a gloss over it. It kind of masks that. So this is the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Gloss in Glisten Up Pink. And I really, really love these Color Sensational lip glosses. I have quite a few of them, and they're really nice. I like the texture of them. It doesn't have too much of a smell. I mean, maybe slightly, but nothing bad. So that is what it looks like right there. Gorgeous. I love it. So there it is right there. It's gorgeous. Love that. So that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you guys want me to do one more look with this palette. I will absolutely do that for you. I'm trying to think of what other combination. I could do like a kind of olive green eye over here, a golden eye, or maybe like a cranberry maroonish eye. There's like kind of two cranberry colors right here. So let me know if you guys want one more tutorial with that, and I will do that for you guys. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Bye.